Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video where today I'm going to show you the fastest way to get money in ERLC as a civilian. Before we begin, I just want to ask you to subscribe and like the video if you find it helpful or entertaining in any way, as it helps out so much. Anyways, let's begin. The first way is by obviously playing the game. So you'll see at various different points throughout this video at the top of my screen I'll be getting around $1,000 every 10 minutes or so. So that is obviously a good way to get a lot of money and just straight off the bat. And then the second way is by robbing ATMs, which gives you 2,000 to 5,000 each time you rob one, which is quite a lot. And then the third way is by robbing the jewelry store, which you can rob multiple times at once and you get around $1,000 each time you rob it. And then the final way is by robbing houses, which in my opinion I don't really recommend you do unless you're really good at it, because it is quite hard and it costs a lot of money to buy a lockpick every time, and it takes a lot of time as well because you have to keep driving back to the tool store to buy a lockpick. So I don't really recommend you doing that, but if you want to, you can. So now we know how to actually get money, let's move on to showing you how you actually can get this. So the first thing you want to do is head over here to the ERLC homepage here, and then if you scroll down a little bit you'll see servers here, and if you click this and then you'll see this will show up all of the servers that currently exist in ERLC. So if you just click load more a bunch of times right until you get to the very bottom of the server list, just like this here, and you'll see this one has 2 players in it, so I'm just going to go ahead and join this. Sometimes there aren't actually any small servers, so you will just have to do it in a bigger server, but that doesn't have to happen very often, so you should be alright. And then you want to spawn in your fastest car. For me it's in this GTR, and then what you want to do is you want to head straight over to the tool store near the sheriff's office. And then once you're here, you want to buy every single thing they have here, so the RFID disruptor, the lockpick if you want, and then the drill. And then once you've got that, you want to head in your car, and then the first place that you want to go is pretty much right next to the tool store. So where the sheriff's office is, if you come down here, you'll see this little dirt path to the right. And if you turn down here, then there's some houses here which we can rob. So if we just park our car back here, jump out, take our lockpick. Now I only recommend you do this once, so if you fail it the first time, then don't come back until you've done the other steps and you've got your money back. So I'm gonna see if I can do this right now. Okay, so as you can see I did just rob this house successfully. And now if I would just walk up to all of the different pieces of money lying around and press E, then I can steal that money. And if you look in the top right at my money right now, you can see that it is going up every time I take some of this money. And once you've done that, you want to just leave the house. Once you've explored every area of the house and made sure there's no money left in there. And then once you've got that, you want to just drive away quickly and head over to the civilian spawn now.
I gave you everything, held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me.
So once you're at the civilian spawn, you'll see this little alleyway here. You want to turn down here and you want to park your car just here because there's an ATM here. So you want to make sure that you can get out if you need to, but park it so it's very close and hidden. So if I just get my RFID disruptor here, and then in the bottom right you'll see this click to insert RFID disruptor. So if you just click that, then it will open up the ATM robbery thing. So as you see up here it says select 74F, so I'll look for that down here and I can see that it's just here. So when it gets to that, you want to click and then you'll hear like a little beep noise, and you want to do that with every single one of these until, well, you rob it.
When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear like shadows in the atmosphere.
Now you might not always do this first time because everything in this game does take a lot of practice. As you can see, I failed there, so it doesn't matter if you fail or if you get it. If you get it, you'll get about $4,000. I think it's about the average now. But then once you've done that, you want to head over here to the jewelry store, and you want to park your car like behind it. So if you head like to the side here near the hospital, and you turn down here, then you can park your car just behind the jewelry store here. Just jump on your car and then jump on the roof of the jewelry store, and then you're right above it. Now if someone else is here, then you can see them inside. Then you just want to stay back and let them rob it to see if any police come for that. And then you'll be able to see if you can rob it without any police coming. So it doesn't seem like there's any police that are coming. It seems like there's only me and this other person in the server right now. So if I just get my drill and I come up to some of these cases, and then if I just spam click, you have to keep this black line in the green. Now every second the green gets smaller, so it does get harder as you go along. But once you do it, you'll get about 1,000 each time. Sometimes you'll get a little bit more, sometimes you'll get a little bit less. But you'll get on average 1,000. So as you can see, I've almost finished this one now. And there we go, as you can see I got 1,366 that time. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to just stay in here and rob the other case. So you have to wait a few seconds before you can rob them again. But then after that you should be fine. So as you can see, a few seconds has passed and now I can rob this one as well. And you can constantly keep doing this 4 times on the same drill. So you don't have to buy a new drill unless you've robbed the jewelry store 4 times or failed 4 times. Which is quite good because that means you can make a lot of money from doing this. So as you can see, I just got a little bit less that time. I got 950. And then when you're done at the jewelry store, if you run over here down to this ATM here, and then if you just hop on top of the ATM and then jump on top of the roof here, sometimes it will take you a few tries, but then you can just run back over here and then back to your car, which should be down here where you parked it at the start. You can get in and then you can drive away, as easy as that. And then if you repeat this step over and over and over again, then you'll get better at robbing the houses, better at robbing the ATMs and the jewelry store, and eventually you'll start to get a lot more money a lot easier. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, as it helps out a lot and will let me know that you guys want to see more tutorials like this. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.